Got a question in from T that's pretty to the point. He says, so just wait for my parents' house or for them to die. And like lots of people, if you're not in the market and if you don't have that source of income, that is pretty much the strategy right now, for better or worse. So like, what do you say to people who go, you know what, for the past 7-8 years, it's been completely out of my place to even think about saving up for it. And what I'm hearing from you and what I'm hearing from policymakers doesn't give me any optimism that it's going to turn around.
No, I actually don't really think it's going to turn around. And as that question is, there is a significant number who are likely waiting on wealth and gains coming from intergenerational types of transfers. So really that is one of the ways in which individuals are likely get into this market. And when we think about the, how do we build more for younger individuals, unfortunately, or I think what we're going to see here is that there will be some move, and unfortunately there will be move to build more rentals in the market. But this is going to be much more of a renter type of a market as well going forward. We will expect to see a greater share of Metro Vancouver being a renter's market versus a home ownership market over the long haul.
But if it's a renter's market and it's still $2,500 for a 1-bedroom, what sort of person can afford that?
I think.
And I know you're not prime minister or premier, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very difficult. I don't think there's a clear answer of how do we ensure that we get more rental, except to, again, getting policymakers to push for the build more type of mentality and really densify in terms of in a lot of different areas to allow greater density, allowing cost per square foot of a rental and also multifamily condos to hopefully, again, to level that affordability issue over time. And so again, if we can build more, I do think that we are looking at a period where we could see some moderation and possibly over the long haul, maybe some reduction in price per square foot over time. But again, there's a lot of those ifs of what the policymakers can do, and also how do we reduce the cost of building as well in order to facilitate that.
All right, Bryan, I really appreciate you taking the time, even if your expertise on this may not make exactly everyone optimistic about the future, but that's where we are at in this neck of the woods these days. Thanks again.
Thanks very much.